welcome to the episode where we work out the final piece of the puzzle with this compound turbo 6.7 Cummins engine build. We're off to dyno. Ain't going nowhere, mate.
That ain't going anywhere.
Mate, if this thing had plans, cancel them. It's not making it.
If it wanted to go somewhere, it wouldn't be able to get, it would not be going.
If it had soccer practice on, coach is going to be upset.
No, that ain't going nowhere. It's staying right there. So what is the Cummins going to make? What's your prediction, TJ? You already know, so it probably isn't a very fair question.
I hope so. I
hope he beat that out. I hope he...
If you can lip read when you're onto it, boys.
Oh!
On the way to G&L. It's moving again, but we're all just stopped. Oh, don't worry, there's a red line coming up. Sweet.
Yeah. No, I will be stopped again soon. The old Bruce Highway has been in full swing this morning.
Having a bit of a punch on, eh?
Well, I don't know if you can park there. Maybe he was letting him know you can't park there. And
It gets heated out here on the highway.
yeah, just remember, guys, never resort to violence. There's absolutely no need for it. Like,
We're in Max 300 series today because the dad bus is still off the road. But luckily this thing tows like a champion.
it does. It actually has airbags in the coils as well. So we're leveled it back out. And whoever wins this car is going to absolutely love it. And if you tow a caravan, it's ready to go. She's all set up. Brake controller, the whole lot.
Oh mate, you look like you're getting sunburnt.
Oh, shut the sunroof. Yeah. Looks like traffic's coming to a stop again.
Yes.
Love that.
Now we're talking, mate.
That's the C10 with the 6.7 Cummins in it. That's Ben's. Bigger turbo setup than mine again. 1200 horsepower. Look at all these trucks. American trucks everywhere. Dan from Road Speed's in.
Mate.
G'day. We're going to watch your creation explode or perform really, really, really well. There will be no in between.
Very good.
Had to put her in low.
Oh, well, that's tested.
Might work.
Welcome to Jimboomba, Brisbane, where we are about to get our first look in the G&L Performance Workshop.
Did bring his dog.
What's the plan then? Straight on the hub? Or oil first, sorry.
Straight on the hub, we're going to do the oil because I haven't done the oil yet. And then Ben's going to work his magic.
Apparently.
He's going to try to blow up a gearbox, I'd imagine. Not intentionally.
Remember to put oil back in, mate.
Quick oil change, get it freshen up before we go and...
Does your something have slightly less oil because it's been modified or anything?
No, it hasn't been, no, it's the same.
Well, that's just how they come.
Yeah, that's standard. 11.7 litres, is that right? Just getting on the cans.
So we're on hub dyno Macca.
Hub dyno, that one, mate.
Is that because a rolling dyno would be a bit full on?
With the torque it makes, there's not a chance in hell one would get traction.
Yeah, it'd be a situation. Yeah, better take it out of full drive, eh?
Oh, it's out of full drive, but I'll just... Yeah, mate, yeah, Loctited the oil filter on.
Yeah.
Yeah, red Loctite too. Then I really cranked it with this thing. Finally made it. We're down at G&L. We've got Reese here. Reese and Ben are like the diesel brothers of Australia. So obviously here to get performance works, all the gear.
Mainly upgrades, engine and driveline we focus on. Not too much suspension stuff, but...
And I guess you guys know exactly like where you can push stock stuff to before you...
That's right. We've broken our own many a time, so...
Funnily enough, Ben actually broke his setup that's very similar to mine in his C10 truck, which we'll show you guys later, but I guess it's tested.
Part and parcel, mate.
Part and parcel. We've already got heaps of G&L parts in here, so I've got your injectors in here.
So injectors, obviously push rod, spring setup.
Yep.
Thing already had a set of studs in it, so...
Yep, sensor, the bar pressure sensor. What kind of boost do these bad boys sort of run with a 480?
Like tuned on a stock turbocharger, you know, you'll do that 35 to 38 pound, you
Yep.
know what I mean? These two girls on here will
Could be a bit more.
We'll see what it does, but the bottom ends in these things are good between 800 and 1,000 horse usually.
Oof.
Anything more than that, you're pushing the friendship. But
Yeah, I don't think I need any more than that. I'm pretty excited. I don't even care about the number. I just want to have fun with it, see what it makes, and I'm sure Ben must love tuning these things.
See it, Macca.
I'm shitting myself. And I'm not the one in the car.
All that hard work.
About to go boom.
No, it's not.
There's a chattering noise. We're not sure if it's the gearbox sucking air or something maybe. Is that high enough?
What? Can't take you blokes anywhere.
Hello.
Making a mess.
Have I mentioned I love transmission oil?
Turns out the transmission was pretty low on oil, so after quickly topping that up, it seems we have one more issue to deal with.
Twist a bit. The leafs are real floppy, so we just don't want it to flex the diff too much.
Yeah, on the hub dyno it'll be an issue.
So Ben's like trying to see the screen, but because I'm left-hand drive, his screen's on the wrong side. What an animal!
Guys, it's crazy. It's hard to explain like what it sounds like in person. Like your speakers won't be able to.
Dan set up his turbodynamic computer in there.
Yep, just watch that slip gauge.
Yes.
See where we turn it inside out.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Ben's in there watching his screen and Dan's screen and monitoring slip on the gearbox, see if it slips at that power. So.
And the dyno screens.
And the dyno screens
What a
that
nerd.
are on the.
He's a weapon, isn't he?
So basically, Ben is 4 screens, 1 man.
Well, lucky it's a pre-DPF engine, so
That's the golden one to get apparently, the OA. Don't stress about making big numbers or anything like that. Like that's psycho as it is. Like more than enough. The boys want 700 horsepower. They want the 7 number.
Oh, what are you talking about? Look at that. 665.9.
665.9, 666 nearly. Oh, that'd be a scary number to have.
That's pretty wild, man.
666
That is
horsepower.
almost perfectly 10 times more power than an LN Hilux.
Lucky you didn't make 0.1 more horsepower, so it would have been 666. That's a lot of talk down low.
That's the problem with diesels and compounds. You just keep putting fuel in, you just keep making torque until it breaks.
What did we make, Reese?
yeah, went 665, about 1,400 newts, but unfortunately we're out of rail, so bigger pump. Time for a bigger pump.
Bigger pump. He's like, I got one upstairs. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have come here.
What do these go before they bend rods, you reckon?
You usually, we say 800 at the, flywheel or flex,
Yeah.
There's some getting around 1,000. Depends how you treat it.
Yeah. I'm not very nice on the gear, so probably.
Well, let's say 700 then.
Yeah, I should probably just leave it where it is. So, I'm mega stoked with that. 1,400 Newton meters, but we had to, I think Ben was saying he couldn't stay into it too hard because the leafs were wrapping.
Yeah, we're starting to obviously invert the rear hanger and worried about,
So,
axle wrap.
yeah, so possibly around that 1,600.
I reckon,
So explains why it was a handful. Thanks heaps, boys. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the knowledge too.
Get a pump in it and we'll get it back.
Don't feel like that.
At this. Once it gets a pump and maybe some conrods, then we'll really test it. No warranty.
No warranty.
Time to bolt the wheels back on and go for a street drive. I'd say that's a success. Oh, that's why it bakes tyres. They're tiny.
Oh, small tyre.
It's just a 37.
Yeah.
A 44 should go all right.
Well, yeah, I'll put them on next.
After the success on the dyno, it's time to load the K-Track back up before we go home. However, Macca has spotted the C10 out the front and he has a few questions for Ben before we leave.
Yeah, right. That is some America stuff. That is some big boy. Jesus, look at this. And that's the same size turbo as mine. S480? Borg?
Yeah, that's a S488.
488, so bigger again. Damn, what an animal.
Getting any ideas for yours?
Oh, way too many. I need to stop looking.
To see, was your C10 older?
Yeah, this is a 82 C10.
Oh, so yours is a bit older.
Yep. Left-hand hook, LSX apparently.
Used to be.
Got a fridge full of beers in the back. What more could you want?
This could be you, Macca, but you're just a pathetic 665.
I'm about to hate my car after being in this thing.
Is this almost double?
It's literally double the power of my K-Truck. So. Ben's taking me for a burn in real Cummins. It's such an animal, not even on boost. This thing's freaking wild. This thing's actually insane. That was top gear?
No.
Third gear?
Third gear. Fuck.
It just
Tune 1.
tune 1. So what's that, like 700? Animal.
Yeah, that's looking more flat. Ain't going nowhere. Oh shit, wrong voice.
Ah,
Oh, well. I ain't going nowhere.
yeah, ain't going nowhere, bloke.
It ain't going nowhere.
That ain't going nowhere.
That ain't going nowhere.
That ain't going nowhere. Okay, so let's get into some of the modifications, some of the things I've done to this truck.
Because it's not a factory motor anymore.
No, it is not a factory motor.
Careful, mate, you let the ponies in.
Oh, 665 of them.
0.9.
I'm at 0.9, so we didn't make the devil's number, luckily. Believe it or not, that's the small turbo. So that is the S363, so 63mm turbo. That's a PSR turbo. And we have a S480 Borg Warner ball bearing turbo down the bottom there. So that is the big dog, that's the 80mm turbo. Now these are in a compound setup and it's very confusing, but the exhaust feeds the small turbo first, then the exhaust from the small turbo feeds the big turbo. The intake kind of works the opposite. So the air sucks in through the big turbo, feeds out into the little turbo, and then pushes through the intercooler around. Sorry if I've lost you. We've done the valve springs, push rods, injector nozzles are at like plus 100 or something now. All of the fuel going on. We have a FAS fuel pump, 240 gallons per hour. Now we are using the stock CP3. All in all, I am so incredibly happy with how it's all running, all performing, everything working. We've got aircon in there, I've just got to gas it now.
Anything else performance-wise we've got going on?
So we have the Phoenix radiator. If your engine gets hot, it'll blow up. So yeah, that helps the power. We've got the Phoenix intercooler. Now that helps the power.
Yeah.
Massive core on that. The cooler you can get your air intake temps, the better.
Yeah, it's a pretty chill company then, isn't it?
Raceworks overflow bottle, Raceworks power steering bottle, Raceworks fuel lines, Hydro Boost brake setup.
Well, engine-wise, have you not done that you potentially could do in the future to get more power?
Okay, to get more power from this, I need to do a upgraded fuel pump. So they still use the CP3 pump, but they bore it out to like a 12mm pump.
The factory pump just can't get enough fuel in and then that limits your power.
Yeah, so we've got more than enough turbo to turn the world.
Yeah.
But it's getting the fuel in with that amount of air.
What else? Is there like engine components that need to be stronger to handle?
Further to that, if you're wanting to go for big power numbers, you're gonna want to pull the motor down, obviously freshen it up. The cranks are great. Stock cranks I've heard they can do like 2,000 horsepower.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, the pistons aren't too bad. You should change the rods.
Yep.
and so the rods that push the piston, and also firing the head.
So people like myself, I guess, who are not super knowledgeable about performance engines in general, really, we're at sort of the mid base, like mid mark for what you can do.
100%. Yeah.
So you can do a lot more and get a lot more power,
correct.
but it's a lot of money, and
It
you're just
is.
you're still at a pretty extreme level,
It's an extreme level,
but
and
it's not.
I don't really need any more.
It's not It's not going to break any world records.
No. We can go for more, but do we need it? No.
Yeah.
Do we want it? Yes.
Save clip for later.
Nah, we'll save it for later if I ever like pull the car back down again after I destroy it for the next couple years.
So there's been a few. I mean, technically you could have driven it to get a tune, but you wanted to tow because of in case something went
Well,
wrong.
scared. Yeah, anything could have gone wrong. I know I was in good hands, but
But you have done a few things to get it more drivable, like the
It is.
dash and
it is the dash, and we've got the banging headlights. I went with these ones because they are ADR approved. These will fit patrols and cruisers and like 60s, all your 7-inch lights. They also do the 5-inch lights, but they're glass, and I really like that about a classic car, is having glass headlights still. But yeah, DOT approved lights. We got the headlights. The rest of the stuff sort of hasn't changed too much yet. We got a bigger fuel tank so we can actually drive. Oh, down here I've got the Phoenix. That is the Phoenix transmission cooler with thermofans on the back.
so I like how it looks sort of factory, but anything but.
Yeah, so this is this is the original fascia plate, and Dakota Digital make,
Oh, that's why it looks so original.
yeah, because it is. But everything behind it is obviously a digital screen, which is very, very cool. This is the Banks gauge. I've got aircon, so vintage air aircon. I'll show you the unit over there in a second. This is my "oh no, we're in trouble" switch, which is basically just throws the gearbox into 8 neutrals. It just basically turns the gearbox off. Oh, imagine 700 horsepower, runaway diesel, just sending
On the
out
highway, yeah, no
down
good.
the highway. It's so that'll allow me to bang it into neutral, pull the car over, and bang into neutral real fast. It's just like bang, switch, you're in neutral. Let's not put that in the universe. Come this way, I'll show you the aircon unit. This is actually a digital electronic gauge,
But it looks factory.
looks exactly factory, and I've just ordered a head unit, dead factory, but it's fully Bluetooth with its own amp and everything.
Oh, does it go in the other hole there?
It goes in this hole, in the factory holes. I don't have to cut the dash at all, so I'm pretty excited about that. Although I wasn't excited about the price, it was about $800. Kind of annoying I don't have a glove box anymore. I might be able to box in something and have like a little ledge.
Look, mate, where are you going to keep your gloves?
On the dash.
Yeah.
Because there's not much room in the old glove box anymore. So this is the AC unit. I could probably move that vent a little bit, but that's for the demisters. There's a bit going on. So I'll be able to box it in, maybe put like a spice rack in there or something, or your bills.
I don't know if that glove box is big enough for your bills, mate.
You'd be spot on. Oh, and not just that. Variable speeds.
Oh, we're in the future here.
And there's even like time adjust. You can turn the timer right down, or little USB charger in there. And other than that, that's pretty well the interior for the moment. So we'll be going down to my good friend Cameron from North Coast Custom Trim. He is going to help me
Fix
with
that.
help me fix this. So unless anyone else has any ideas, I've seen people put cup holders and things in here, but that might just be annoying for a third person. I'm thinking triple bucket.
Yeah. You're going to put proper seat belts in.
So the driver's passenger side will, but probably be lap belt still for the center.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got high beam, we've got low beam, we've got tail lights, we've got all of the functioning things, power steering, power brakes. It actually has a 5 map selector from G&L, so I can select 5 different tunes. At the moment, we have 2 set up. One's about 580 horsepower and the other one's 665 horsepower. So both very big horsepower, but very safe and very happy where they're at.
Oh, what do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Still leaf springs under here.
Yeah, at least, brother.
Brother. Exciting news, guys. You've been welding already.
I have been welding. So we're working on the rear clip. It's been 1 year in development, and it's finally happening to the point where it's physical now.
The idea is you're going to get it all welded on a bench, set up sort of thing, and then just come and cut this car in half and join it.
Basically, yep.
So that's coming, guys. That's coming.
You made it sound really easy.
Yeah, it is.
Waiting on the last couple of things. Loz from LCS 4x4 has made my upper links.
He does good work, Loz.
He does great work. We got Durry's Customs. He's designing the trailing arms, and they'll be coming out of billet. And we have got the clip which myself and Dave have been building out at Smoke Fabrication.
In my head, I picture...
Josh from Blowout Racing.
Yeah, in my head, I picture the K-Truck.
I do. I think I might need a roll cage first.
Yeah. Tell you what, if we hit 1 million subscribers, Mac will do the jump. That Blowout thing.
All right, 1 million subscribers, I will jump the road gap. Damn bags! Oh my god, it's horrible.